Hello my friends, it's March 14th, 2017, and it's time for today's big story. Alright, so it's not really today's big story because there wasn't really a big story. So I was waiting around to see if anything bigger came out, and so far it hasn't. And on the East Coast I'm getting kind of close to the end of the day, but rather than not do a video, I figured I'd do one where I quickly mention some little things that happened today that are still worth talking about. So yesterday's big story was about Switch game pricing, how there might be differences at retail for some Switch games versus other games versus the same game coming out on other platforms. But we have some good news about one game that's not going to happen with, Sonic Mania. Sega has confirmed that Sonic Mania is going to be the same price on Switch as it is on every other platform, and even better, it's going to come out on the exact same day as other platforms. Now what day is that? And what price is that? Sega hasn't said yet, but we can look forward to it being day and date with other platforms. We also had some Switch sales analysis. Now these figures don't come from Nintendo themselves. They've been grouped together by an analyst firm from public data. So this information comes from basically the same things that we've been talking about, like weekly sales charts from like Famitsu or over in the UK and stuff like that. So this is only the first week or sometimes even just the first couple days. But if you add those numbers up, it seems like the Switch has hit 1.5 million units sold. And again, that doesn't even count the first week in some places. So by now we know that there were 2 million units out there. By now it's very likely that all of those have been sold and are in homes right now. And if not now, very, very soon. So that's why it's been so hard to find one. But yeah, 1.5 million units sold worldwide, 500,000 in the US, 360,000 in Japan. Europe isn't far behind. We don't have a number there. But in parts of Europe, you have 85,000 units in the UK and 110,000 units in France. 89% of Switch owners have bought Zelda Breath of the Wild, so that equals out to about 1.34 million units sold, and that doesn't include digital, and that doesn't include the Wii U version either. Then finally, we have the Consumer Product Safety Improvement Act listings for 4 amiibo, which sounds really boring, but the thing is, these 4 amiibo are tied to Smash Brothers. So, these listings just surfaced. They were actually published on March 6th, but they have surfaced as of yesterday, so we can see the listings. So now everybody's like, oh, are we finally getting those amiibo for characters we've been waiting for, like Corrin and Bayonetta, and, oh, who else is it? Corrin, Bayonetta, and Cloud. Are they coming? And then, if they are coming, who's the 4th amiibo? Is it going to be a female version of Corrin? Is it somebody else completely different? I know fans want Ice Climbers. Are Ice Climbers going to be added to the game somehow? Is this related to a potential Switch version of Smash Brothers? We have no idea. But these 4 amiibo listings are the real deal. They do pertain to Smash Brothers. We just don't know who they're for. So until Nintendo says something, the speculation is going to run wild. So there's your 3 stories for today. Which one did you like the most? Hit up the comments and let me know. There's plenty to talk about and plenty of interesting things to discuss with each other, so I'm looking forward to see what you guys have to say. Also, feel free to let me know how you feel about a video that does small stories like this for a day rather than one big story. I do want to keep things a big story each day because usually there is a big story, but like I said, I felt today there really wasn't one, but didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So there's your video, and here's your 3 small stories for one big story today. I'll be here to cover whatever tomorrow's big story is, and I hope you'll be here to check it out. So until then, have a lovely evening, and I'll see you in a few short hours. Hey guys, RMC here from Go Nintendo. If you like what you saw in the video, why don't you give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe? We'd love to have you. If you want to see what else we're up to, you can check out GoNintendo.com for 24-hour Nintendo news. You can visit us on Facebook at Facebook.com/GoNintendo. You can check us out on Twitter at Twitter.com/GoNintendoTweet. And we're even over on Instagram at Instagram.com/GoNintendo. I put all the links in the description just to make it easier for you guys to follow. Thanks a lot.